Not on. Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go.
You missed a bunch of great talking.
You missed the most controversial statement you'll ever not hear me say on this channel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. You missed a bunch of. Okay. You don't need to hear us twice. As great as our opinions are.
We have the best Star Wars opinions out there.
I wouldn't disagree.
Well, what up, guys? Got some new faces in the chat.
That Rogue One Bricks is back.
Yep, Rogue One Bricks back in the house.
Try to move these around so you can see what we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
We're basically building. We're doing some more, starting some new
rock work.
I
keep forgetting the camera's over there.
Definitely feel rejuvenated after going and eating.
Oh yeah,
like I was saying earlier, never building on an empty stomach is a pretty good motto to live by.
For sure. That's the only life advice you'll ever need. Or the reverse. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I can get some more of those. Garrett, hang on. We're running low.
On those.
Says, put Han Solo watching Kylo Ren and Luke fight as an Easter egg, even though he's dead. Well,
Han will be nowhere near our Crait Hawk.
Yeah.
It pains me too much that he's gone.
I think everyone would just have a hard time with that. We don't want to induce any crying from our mod.
Can't believe he's gone.
He's not gone. It's just a see you later, alligator.
No one's ever really gone.
Yeah. See you around, kid. Han Solo should have said that whenever Kylo stabbed him. See you around, kid.
And then fall down.
Yep. No, he should have said it while he's falling. See you around, kid.
No, you know what he should have said when he was falling? Just take the exact audio from the Luke special edition, falling the exact audio unchanged.
No, it should have been he should have fallen, hit the ground, and then had like the big mushroom explosion like on SpongeBob. I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. Dude, that's the best one.
That's what George Lucas was doing with Star Wars before the Disney buyout.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Connect Star Wars.
I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. I'm gonna make that my ringtone. Thanks for reminding me.
That's so funny. I can't believe that exists.
Yeah.
I was recently watching a video about it was just like 1x4s.
That should be in one of these cups, I thought. I think or thought. Thinking. Oh, here.
It was like one of the Star Wars projects that was being made right before the Disney buyout, and it got shelved.
Right.
It was called Star Wars Detours. Have you ever heard of this?
I've heard of that. That was
like it was being made by the Robot Chicken guys.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I saw a video
of what that was going to be,
and oh my gosh, it's awful.
What exactly was it?
It was essentially going to be a 30-minute like skit show, but like
was it animated or was it?
Yeah, it was animated.
Oh, okay.
And it was just going to be making fun of Star Wars essentially.
Wow, I love it when Star Wars gets all meta like that.
So yeah.
He says, my ex-girlfriend said that Star Wars was stupid. We were watching Rogue One and she was on her phone the whole time. I broke up with her, not even joking. Good man. You got to cut that kind of negativity out of your life.
Sometimes, yeah, I mean, you gotta stand up for what you believe in. So,
oh, we got Just Isis back in the house. What's up, man? Been working on some figures. Did your phone not die? You got like the best phones ever.
2x4s are the best pieces ever. I agree.
Dude, we've used so many 2x4s on various mocks.
The Citadel power is like 60% 2x4s and 2x6s.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Glad to be back, guys. Just had a delicious meal. Now we're rejuvenated and we're ready to keep this build thing going on.
Of course. We can get some Whataburger. I have a lot of memories of eating Whataburger while working on Scarif.
Oh yeah, definitely. That one picture you have, like the first ever photo from when you were working on, there's a cup in the background. Yeah.
I associate Whataburger with mocks.
It's a good mock building food. Why is everyone's phone up? Guys, charge your phones. That's like a common problem here. It says he really wants CAC Delta Squad 160 is way too much spent on 4 figs. I agree. I was thinking about that.
Customs?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. But yeah, 160 for 4 figs. Even I am not that crazy.
Because it's like you can't just get one, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
You're going to get Delta Squad.
Yeah, no, I'm not happy with that price.
Konami Customs, trying to get that business.
Freaking cash grab. It's all Disney's fault. I'm sure Disney had something to do with Konami Customs.
That was part of the most recent Fox buyout. They actually bought Konami Customs too.
They're like, Konami Customs, we want you. Your phone's at 3%. All right, I'm gonna host a little competition. Whoever can get their phone to 100% the fastest will, I don't know. I have no reward. Just do it. Just charge your phone. I thought I was really gonna go somewhere with that, but no.
That could have been a really funny joke.
The moral of the story was charge your phone.
It's a good moral to have. My phone actually, you know what? I was actually going to charge my phone.
Wow, Garrett.
At least about my charger.
Oh, okay, good. Team iPhone. Yeah, that's why you go with Android. What part of the mock are we making? So it's kind of hard to see right now, but you can see there's 3 of the squares over there. Garrett has one over here because he's building next to it. But we're basically gonna. So hold on, let's see if I can. Okay, so we're gonna be building behind that. So it's gonna be moving towards that way.
If you're looking at this section right here, is the back right section.
Yeah,
it's going to be like this. And what I'm building here is essentially like continuation of the right hand side of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Everything's very just out of order right now, but we're just building the border at the moment.
I'm Han Solo. Yes, we're using the speeders from the set. Did I see your Octo? No, I haven't. I literally closed the stream and went to go eat, and then we came right back. So I'll give it a look whenever we finish up the stream. Do we like pie? That sounds like a trick question. I don't know if I'm going to answer that live on the stream. If you ever see me in person, ask me. I'll give you an answer then.
I like apple pie.
Very American of you.
I only eat American pies in this household.
It's heavy. Your phone?
You just say this guy's Ruben.
Yeah, there you go. Is that mine or yours?
I think that's one of mine.
Okay.
I think all the ones here for the most part are mine.
Okay.
I'll remember. Don't worry. I know my.
Oh, I know you know your minifigs.
I know my minifigures like I know the back of my hand. There's like a little like weed nugget in there.
The hell? He says his mock is heavy. What mock? No, the Octo. How big is it? I mean, base weights, isn't it? It's a good thing red brick is cheap. Hello there. I think everyone's gonna greet us with hello there when they come in.
Hello.
I want a compilation of everyone saying hello there while entering the chat. He says no base plate, it's small. So it's small and heavy at the same time.
So it's dense.
Just like the prequels. They're very dense. He says, who will win, y'all or David, for building Crait? Well, we shall see.
Hopefully we both win and both build great mocks.
Shall see.
That's how I feel about it anyway.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see, like, not only what we do similarly, but where we differ as well. I guess he hasn't really said too much, like, exactly what he's going to be doing with the actual, like, content of it outside of, like, you know, like, build techniques and stuff like that. So that'll be interesting to see. Someone should do a Crait mock of Ghost Luke getting shot 1,000,000 times. He says, what are the most cheap brick color? Do you know? I don't know.
Red might be one of them, right?
Red. I mean, it really depends what brick you're talking about, because some pieces, like there's like on the Picker Brick wall, like those lavender pieces that no one wants. So those are really cheap.
Yeah.
But generally, red is definitely going to be up there because it's one of the more common Lego colors. Oh yeah, Country Crock. Old butter bowls to hold our parks. So will you make them? Let's say, will you make a minifig scale slave one with an interior to match the Falcon? Doesn't matter if you're curious. Subbed after Falcon build. I appreciate the sub. We were actually talking about this earlier. Honestly, I don't really intend on building a Slave 1 because Lego's UCS Slave 1 is so good. Like, I don't know if I could do much better than what they did. Like, I think it's pretty awesome build, and it's good enough for me. I only will build my own thing when I think that either there does not exist a current version or the current version is lacking in some way, and that set is absolutely not lacking in any way. That was actually my first UCS that I ever got.
Same. Well, actually, I guess the old UCS ATSD I have. Like,
I always forget that you have.
I don't have it anymore, so.
I can't believe you had that.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. I kind of wish I still had it, but all of its pieces are just in various parts of my collection.
Wants to know what should he build when he gets to the pieces. I don't know, man. What do you want to build? It's all on you, homie.
The world is your oyster.
Wow. Fried oyster skins.
Do you like oysters? Have you ever had oysters?
Never had oysters.
Oysters are
He says, got to say your channel is pretty special. You're amazing at what you do. Keep doing it. Good luck. I bet you'll be at 10K by the end of the year. I really appreciate that. 10K is my goal for the year. It's very ambitious, but I think we have what it takes to get there. So I really do appreciate you for saying that.
Yeah, it was very nice. Thank you.
Try very hard to produce quality mocks and quality content.
I hope you get to 10,000 because that would make me riding your coattails to success. That's
that much easier.
That's an important milestone.
Right. Right. I need to check out your channel. I'll definitely
nice.
give it a look. I'll definitely give it a look.
I think building rock formations is my new favorite thing in Lego.
It has surpassed the sand.
As long as you have like the pieces to do it.
Right, yeah.
And you ordered a good amount of like a lot of good things. Like I feel like between the cheese slopes and basic 1x1s and 2x1s,
right,
and these slopes, like
yeah.
you have all of it covered for the most part. So we keep losing subs. What's that YouTube censorship?
Posting frequently will help. I mean, I've had a YouTube channel for over 10 years, so just keep at it. Keep at it. He says he loves building land. Yeah, building land is really nice because you have to just put in enough effort to where it looks random, but not too random. Fly casual. He says, I post as much as I can. Yeah, I'll give you a sub. You're a fan and seem to like star a cunning warrior. Actually, I guess I wasn't before that.
I've subscribed to as many Lego mock builders as I can.
Yeah, honestly, like I'm glad I make that Lego the Instagram for my YouTube page because it has opened me up to all the like Lego Instagrammers, and now I have just like Instagrammers I can scroll through, or it's just all Lego Star Wars stuff.
Yes, we are very satisfied with the current speeder. I think Lego nailed design. I think size-wise and everything, it works pretty well.
Did I have 1x2 keys? Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, very happy with that speeder.
The set itself, I wouldn't say is my favorite set of the Last Jedi stuff, but this build is my favorite like singular build from all the Last Jedi stuff. It's super tight, and the only thing we'll be altering is some of them had different color patterns and some didn't have any color at all. So we'll switch around like some of the like rust patterns and stuff on them to differentiate the skimmers. So it's not just all, because we'll have 4 or 5 total. So we'll differentiate them, but we're not going to build our own skimmers. I think those are going to work for us.
Here's a question for the group. If you guys could build any mock and have unlimited amounts of money and time, what would you build? What would you build? I'll wait for some of you to answer it, then I'll give you guys my answer. Crispy Anakin versus Obi-Wan. So you do like a Mustafar? Well, or would you specifically just do like the hill scene where Anakin is burnt? How are we going about doing salt? Do you have a slab easily? Actually, I'll just move this. So no, not SolidWorks Studio style. We instead opted to, you can get a shot of it. So yeah, we're just gonna do like the tiles, and the Lego like plates will kind of make the pattern in the ground. We did consider doing the SolidWorks Studio style, but we realized it wasn't as accurate as we wanted it to be. If you look on Crait, the like salt, it's salt clusters. It's not really like cracks in the ground. And doing it the SolidWorks Studio way kind of implies that they're like cracks rather than protruding from the ground. So after a lot of deliberation, we ultimately just decided to.
Originally, we were going to do it that way.
Yeah. These things require a lot of effort, a lot of decisions, a lot of going back and forth on a lot of things. So chances are, if you are thinking like, I wonder why they're not doing it this way, or I wonder why they're not doing this thing, we probably have considered it and just decided that it wasn't going to work out. He says, all right, so let's see. He says he loved to do Mustafar. Mustafar would be great. Death Star 2 tunnel with all custom vehicles. By tunnel, you mean like where they go and blow it up? If so, that would actually be really nice. I don't think I've ever seen that built. Kind of with like all the scaffolding on the inside. That actually would be pretty nice. Do a massive scale trench run with Gold Leader, my favorite character.
Dutch Vander?
I'm sorry, do you mean Hutch Vander?
Hutch
Sir?
Vander.
I mean, I don't know. It could be either one. Yeah, no, that'd be actually pretty sweet. I would like to do like a trench run. That'd be fun, actually.
Who said that about Gold Leader?
That was Innate Customs.
How do you like the newest Y-Wing
I'm
set?
sorry, no, that was a lie.
Whoever was talking about
Mr. Giblet 2304.
Mr. Giblet. How do you feel about the newest Y-Wing set? I love the newest Y-Wing set. It's also my only Y-Wing, but I've seen some people prefer the older ones,
which makes no sense.
I think the newer Y-Wing is pretty great, personally. Leave a comment
on this web zone.
You can explain to me why they like it.
Oh yeah, so I need to answer the question. If I could make an Ewok with unlimited money and time, I would go for Geonosis. It would be very large scale. There would be tons of gunships and the little like I don't even know what they're called, the big sphere things that come out of the ground.
Separatist ships.
Yeah, as well as the like spires that the gunships take down, all that good stuff. He says he would make Utapau with the 212. That would be really nice too. I haven't seen a ton of like really all-encompassing Utapau mocks. Ronnie says you would do the pod races starting line with the bleachers and stuff in the background, all the different stars, creature minifigs, and the pod speeder. So Ronnie,
I'm sure you're happy to hear that.
I know that that was like actually the first big mock that I started, and it's going to be completed one day. But if you haven't seen it on my channel, I actually have a video of all of my pod racers. So I don't know, check it out. Let me know what you think, and also. I think my channel links to my Flickr on the main page, so you can look at that too. If you look very far back, like on some of the first few photos I uploaded, you can see kind of where I started building the pod race stadium. Do we like porgs? I like porgs. Do you like porgs, Garrett?
Yeah, they're fine. They're pretty cute, I guess. The noise they make's a little annoying.
I found it funny how they like whenever they do like the wide shots, there'd be this flocking. It reminded me of like Mr. Burns's like the nuclear power plant in The Simpsons. Like every time you see it, there's like a crow. You hear a crow sound. All right, I guess Just Dice is out for good. So see you. Hopefully you get that phone charged.
Yeah, cords are fine. I actually would like to get a second Octo set so I can have a second cord running around.
Yeah, that's. I honestly never imagined I'd say this, but I wish I had more porgs. I wish they weren't so hard to get.
More porgs never hurt. Porgs are cool. I agree. They are cool.
Porgs are cool and drugs are bad. Okay.
Definitely avoid drugs. I mentioned that earlier. It's a very wholesome stream.
Ronnie also says he would do Felucia. Felucia would be very nice looking. You could somehow like you put lights in the flowers.
What's his channel? He's doing Felucia right now.
Oh, is BBP doing that?
Yes, BBP Studios.
Yeah, guys, check out BBP Studios. He's one of our friends. He lives around where we live, and he's doing Felucia right now. Check out his channel. That's BBP Studios. He's a very good builder. He's also very young. I'm afraid that one day he will rise up and take my place. Nah, he's a great guy.
Let's surpass.
Let's see.
When he left you, he was but the learner.
But now he is the master. Only a master of evil, Harry. What are they talking about? What's that?
I think he's talking about the Y-wing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Moroff was useless. I agree with that, but Radis is very nice.
I'm pretty sure at that time they still thought that Moroff was going to be in the rebellion.
Yes. They just had some concept art of Moroff, and they were like, "All right, this is some cool guy that'll be in the rebellion, I guess."
He actually initially he was supposed to be in the rebellion. Like that's how.
I don't doubt it. But yeah, I agree. I'm glad that you like it because I like the new Y-wing a lot. I like the shape of it. And I think the Y-wings has always been a simple enough build that Lego's always done a pretty good job with it. But I particularly like the newest one quite a bit.
Says if you could, what would be the 2 Star Wars characters you bring back to life, like in Star Wars canon or in real life?
Assuming he means like Star Wars.
Bring
back Han Solo, I guess. But
I feel like that's the.
But his story is told. He doesn't really need to come back. As much as I would personally like it.
Someone said 5s. We got 2 people saying 5s.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, it'd be cool to see 5s and Rex running around.
I say Boba Fett.
I think Disney implies that he's still alive. So.
Of course they do. That's how they make more money. Imagine how many nerds would fall out of love with Star Wars if they knew that their beloved Boba Fett was gone for good. Says, do you think Battlefront 2 is better than Battlefront 1? Assuming you're talking about the EA Battlefronts. I didn't really play Battlefront 1 too much, but I think just by virtue of content alone, you kind of have to say that 2 is better, I think. The engine didn't change. The gameplay is more or less the same. Let's see. If we said 5s would be game changing. Han and Luke.
Luke can always come back though.
Yeah, Luke will never really leave us. He'll see you around, kid. See you around, kid. That's my new favorite line. See you around, kid.
See you around, kid. Luke's got them jokes.
He a jokester. Mr. Skywalker, you a funny dude. Wants to see an emotional scene of all the fallen Jedi in Force Ghost form in the next movie.
I hope that they all like moved on. They like don't feel angry at Anakin anymore.
There's gonna be a bickering scene. Anakin's gonna pop up and say something, and then Ghost Obi-Wan's gonna be like, "I hate it when he does that." He says he would bring the Rancor back to life. Malik Healy would agree with you.
Yeah.
We're both on the same page there.
That was the saddest death in all of Star Wars.
It really was.
That's one that surprised you with
how much emotional weight that scene held.
Mm-hmm. How much?
I was surprised that they would show something like that in a Star Wars movie. Like, I don't think little kid Jalen could have handled that in the theater.
I know. I already love animals a lot, so I would have. I'm quite sad.
Says literally want to cry with nostalgia next movie.
Yeah, I think I hope.
It says Greedo. Aw. One name.
Greedo gone too soon.
Honestly, I'm gonna go with Rex Tyrell. I think he probably had the saddest death in Star Wars. Rex Tyrell. He was one of the pod. Come on, Garrett.
The pod racer.
He was one of
I don't know.
He was the pod racer who, like, they showed his family. He just had a kid, and he was the only person who died in the pod race.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Rex Tyrell. Yeah. So, what? To preface it. it's a they only show his family in the deleted scene, but like yeah, he was in the deleted scene even mentioned like, oh, his wife just had a baby, and they show his whole family.
That's horrible.
It is. It says Porkins had the saddest death. Nah, man, that's Tyrell. Do you believe that the Ewoks died? Like all of them, or just like in general? Saddest part of the Star Wars was the pork eggs being washed away by the wave. That was really sad. They kind of shocked me with that. They just did that purely for shock value. After this, check your Instagram. Okay. I'll do that. Says what 15? You said what would your $15 battle pack consist of? That's a good question.
That is a good one.
You want to go, Garrett?
I think I would have to probably say I would want it to be.
Well, you got 4 figures and a build, so you can start from there.
I mean, I have my realistic want, and then my ideal one. Okay. I think the ideal one that I would love would be a clone trooper battle pack with one from each, like from different clone battalions. Right. It's like kind of like the recent Black Series 6-inch figure one. Right, so it'd be like 1 501st trooper, 1 212, or not even 212 because we have those already. Maybe like Galactic Marine. I don't know, like 4 different types, and so you could just buy like a bunch of these battle packs, and you'd essentially be army building 4 different groups at once.
Exactly. Yeah.
Realistically, a 501st battle pack.
Right. All right. My own battle pack. I'm really digging First Order troops right now, so I feel like it'd be something with them. I don't know, maybe just 4 First Order stormtroopers. I know that's kind of boring, but it'd be nice to be able to just get a ton of them in one set. Favorite Lego Star Wars YouTuber other than yourself? Ooh, that's a good one. I gotta go with Brick Plumber. He's not much of a YouTuber per se, but he's kind of the guy that got me into doing this. So I'll go with him. What about you, Garrett?
I'm gonna go with Brian's Bricks.
Brian's Bricks? You consider him a Lego Star Wars YouTuber though?
Oh, did they say Lego Star Wars YouTuber? Yeah. Okay, then I guess not Brian's Bricks. Lego Star Wars specifically, Chris Productions.
I was gonna say, yeah, maybe Chris. I put Chris up there too.
Chris, he's a great guy and a great mock builder, so definitely, if any of you aren't familiar, I'm sure most of the people in this chat are probably familiar with Chris Productions.
Yeah.
Cannot recommend this channel enough. Go give him a sub. You won't get a battle pack with Rex. You are correct, although they're starting to put like actual characters in the battle packs, so
right.
Who knows?
Which Rex, I love. A lot of people are complaining about it, saying like, "Oh, I don't need a ton of Jedi," but I mean, the same people would also complain and be like, "Oh, the good figs only come in big sets." Like, I feel like it's a decent compromise. Like, yeah, Lego's not allowed to put figures to sell the figures by themselves, so putting named people in battle packs, I'm not gonna get mad at them for doing that.
I like MNR a lot. He's a good guy.
Someone mentioned him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, but I agree with you, Victor. The new Bounty Hunter battle pack. It wasn't like your standard battle pack. Like you're obviously not gonna buy 4, but it's a great way to just get 4 cool minor characters that you otherwise probably that they wouldn't have another way to kind of throw into a set. That's like with the new upcoming one with the Jedi in it. I mean, that comes with
Kiadi Mundi
and Kiadi Mundi. So it's a fun way to include people that we otherwise wouldn't get. So hard to complain about that. always something to complain about, though,
Oh yeah.
if you need to.
Ooh. I think Victor's saying he would want like a Rebel Pilot battle pack. That would actually be really nice.
That would be cool.
I would even take maybe if they did that, maybe not even like all of like one squadron, but I would even like if they did it with all different squadrons. So like Gold Squad, like someone from Gold Squad, someone from Red Squad, someone from Green Squad in episode 6, and maybe like Gray Squad. So you can get 4. I guess Red Squad and Gold Squad would kind of have the same like print, but like 2 orange pilots, a green and a gray. Do you think they should have made various Lego themes in the Lego Minecraft skin packs? I think they need to do fewer things with Lego Minecraft, to be honest. I'm not a fan. Garrett has a better affinity for Minecraft than I do. So maybe he'd be...
I don't really care for Lego Minecraft, but as someone that used to play the game a lot, I would say it's a very good like representation of the game. So if you like the game, then they're great. But I think you meant like the character packs in terms of like seeing other themes use the character packs like.
Oh, okay. I thought he was saying having basically like themed Minecraft sets, like a Star Wars but Minecraft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the character packs, like those 4
Right.
packs.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that'd be great. I believe their contract does not allow them to do that. Which I mean, Lego's not dumb. If they could put like so many things, they'd totally do that. They know they can make tons of money off of that. Do you think they should make a bounty hunter battle pack, Boba Fett, and a bunch of Mandalorians? I mean, all the Mandalorians aren't bounty hunters. They're just really just Jango and Boba, I guess.
Yeah, they're more like warriors. Honestly, if they actually made the Mandalorians look really cool, like maybe how they do in Rebels, then I'd be down for that kind of battle pack.
Yeah.
But the one we did get previously, they are
that one was pretty awful.
So if they've learned,
I think the time left. I don't know why.
If they've learned from their mistakes, then bounty hunter then a Mandalorian battle pack, I'm all for.
Maybe the memory card's full.
But otherwise, I would say no. Wouldn't a Lego Star Wars Minecraft set just be a normal Star Wars Minecraft set?
Well, maybe a normal
Minecraft
Star Wars
cute.
Lego set.
You were right though that Minecraft is just cute.
And yeah, that Mando battle pack was garbage.
Most definitely. Where's one of my 4s? Forgetting where those are. Oh. Preach.
Yeah, the memory card is very full.
Okay.
I don't even know if I have enough room on my computer to put all these pictures. Like I would need to turn them into a video.
Yeah, you might need to get like an external drive or something.
Yeah.
Just for the purpose of putting those on.
Well,
Luckily,
that'll end the time lapse for tonight. I don't feel like having to like delete stuff off my computer and then reload.
Well, the time lapse doesn't have to be perfect. So
right, yeah.
There's going to be plenty of footage, apps of Crait, so be on the lookout for that in about 6 months.
It says could make one Lego UCS set. Rule it has to be under $1,000. Name, figures, piece count, and price. I'll start with the UCS set. He says it's really laggy. Actually, I want to try something. I wonder if my phone's internet would be better. It sounds crazy to say, but I think it actually might be.
We ever do a minifigure scale AAT?
I think the Lego version is pretty close.
Which one? Which version?
I'll go with not the chibi looking one. I actually have the original AAT.
Actually, I like the Clone Wars one they put out the best, personally.
Of course, I don't like that it's blue.
That's what it was in the show.
I don't like the versions of the ships. I just don't like. I feel like the tan looks so much better.
Fair
Never
enough.
cared for the blue, like the blue MTT. Ugh, lame.
I like the consistency, I guess.
Yeah, the new one's very small. All right, so guys in chat, I'm going to actually pause this for a brief second because I'm going to switch the internet. It'll not be as laggy, and we'll see. So, stick around. The stream will be back in like a minute, if even that. See, Victor says he likes his MTT brown, as do I. Garrett said that he'd rather have the blue MTT. Nope, don't, nope. You gotta sit in that. You gotta sit in that. All right, hold on, guys. We'll be right back.
That's all.
You're a disgrace to your family. All right, let's see what happened. All right, I guess we're back. That wasn't bad at all. Yeah. Yes, no, it's not too bad. It's not ideal, but it's not too bad. He says he likes his. I like my MTT with a mix of brown and blue. I like my MTTs purely brown, the way they were meant to be, not that blue abomination.
I like this question. If you could bring back the lifelong Lego theme, what would it be?
Adventures.
I would either go with Adventures or.
I would go with Adventures or Paradisa.
Adventures or Kingdom for me, which Kingdom or Castle, they're always is gonna come back at some point. But Adventures, I would love to see like a complete remake of the Adventure line. Yeah. I'm very fond of memories.
Johnny's under the man. You gotta put him in the cage somewhere.
He's my boy. He's a yellow face. I don't want to
Oh my god, you sound racist.
I can't deal with the inconsistency.
No man, we can put John. We had the janitor guy in Scarif.
That was,
you
really cared about that joke, so I wasn't gonna say anything.
Wow, so the whole time you didn't want that joke. You were just.
Well, I wanted to find a pale face janitor to use.
Oh,
we had just had that scene. I thought was really great. So.
All right. He says our voices are kind of laggy. Yeah. There's nothing that I can do about that right now.
Is it like? Is there a way to like? Does the audio that they're getting come through your webcam?
Yeah. You want to try the microphone?
If you could set that up, it might sound better. Yeah. All right, we're gonna try some experiments. This is a build stream practice run. We're doing 6 hours of build stream practice. But we want it to sound as crisp and quality as it can for you guys.
All right, I think we're using this now. All right, we have an actual microphone hooked up now, guys, so let us know what it sounds like.
If you guys can hear us, let us know. Sounds better?
All right. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I don't even know why I didn't
If
think
it's
of
too
that.
loud, let us know because this is like right next to our heads.
Right.
So
I think I actually turn it down if I have to.
I'm not sure how sensitive it is. What did you two think of the fake Thai bomber from last year? I was really excited.
Fake Thai bomber.
I think there was a leak at one point that we were going to get Thai bombers.
Oh,
if that's what you mean. In which case, I was actually pretty bummed that no First Order Thai bombers showed up in the movie because I would have liked to have seen.
Yeah, they gave us little teas. Oh,
yeah,
okay,
I guess
wow.
one did show up technically. Stream equals perfect now.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks, Nate.
Thanks for letting us know, guys. Appreciate that.
Should have been doing this from the start. We have a whole 4-hour stream where we just talking
I know.
to webcam.
Or it's like, we totally sound like Death Troopers.
I know. Here's a question for the chat if they watch Rebels. I understand some people were upset that the Death Troopers audio was coming in clear.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. I didn't care for that.
Yeah. I kind of liked how mysterious they were in everyone.
Do you have snups? Do you know what snups is?
Snups.
I don't know what that is.
Snups.
I know what snips is.
Snips. I wish that Darth Vader in the Rebels episode that he showed up in, I wish he called Ahsoka Snips.
Snips. I am Anakin Skywalker.
That would have been amazing.
I ship... What? Yeah, he says he was upset about the Death Trooper thing in Rebels. Yeah, I didn't care for that.
Yeah, I can understand.
I don't know. I'm generally annoyed with how much like Rogue One stuff just is randomly popping up now.
Yeah,
I don't
know. Because like the fact that like I don't know, Death Trooper. Why was like one Death Trooper leading a squad of normal stormtroopers?
Yeah,
at that point? That didn't make any sense to me. I was like, Death Troopers, I thought were like the SEAL Team 6 of the Empire. So
yeah,
why are they just like randomly showing up as like commanders?
Exactly.
When they were all guarding that one artifact, that made sense. I was like, oh,
right, yeah,
this
exactly.
is important.
Yeah,
but then like another one showed up somewhere else and just blew up.
Randomly.
I was like, what?
Yeah, no, I don't care for like all the U-wings showing up now either. Like, come on, I'm finding a lot of fakes in this batch.
Ain't using this seller again.
I know. Where's Swag City bricks when you need them?
I'm catching as many fakes as I can. Not letting any fake brick in this month.
And Custom says Clone Wars is much better than Rebels. I don't know if I'd say it's much better, but I think it is definitely better.
I think the best of the Clone Wars is better than the best of Rebels.
Yeah.
But overall, I would say Rebels is better. The lows of Clone Wars are lower than the lows of Rebels, in my opinion. Yeah. I can think of some pretty terrible filler Clone Wars episodes, whereas the filler Rebels episodes don't annoy me as much.
No. Did you see the one with the
Jar Jar
robot
episodes in Rebels?
Did you see the one with the singing robot?
I think I actually skipped that one.
Okay.
There was a couple of Rebels episodes where I actually skipped them because I just heard that they were worth watching.
Snoke plus Hux to Snux. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
we developed that earlier in the chat. Glad to see you're back, Victor.
I ship it. Pass me some green boys over there, would you?
Hello, boyos. Hello. Any more?
Nah.
Okay. Hello, boyos.
That one's forgettable. Yeah. Somebody's talking about that one. I don't know. Here's the other question. So obviously Rebels is ending this season. So what do you guys think the next TV show is going to be?
Good question. Good question.
The other thing that's bothering me most about Rebels this season is that it feels like it's not moving towards any kind of conclusion.
Yeah. I'm just like, where is this going? I guess I also just really don't care so much about where it's going.
Honestly, I thought Kylo had killed Hux so many times in The Last Jedi. I agree. I thought he was going to choke him out in that first scene.
Long live the Supreme Leader! Yeah.
And I remember thinking to myself, I was like, that's some weird last words. But then he showed up later, and I was like, oh, I guess he's alive.
No one has any predictions for what the next animated series will be? All right. Well, we'll let you guys think about that. HAB Gamers wants to know which Last Jedi vehicle that we like the most. That's an easy one for me.
Oh, yeah. No, I love the Resistance bombers.
Oh, yeah.
I liked those quite a bit.
Same. I'm a
sucker for the World War II aesthetic.
Says we have the live action Star Wars TV show coming. That is true. I forgot about that. When does that?
Oh, yeah.
That's going to launch with like Disney's streaming service, right? When do you guys know when that's supposed to go live? I feel like such a YouTuber. Someone in the live chat, can you tell me when the Disney live streaming service is going to start? Yeah, I don't know the date. Yeah, I don't know either, but I guess, almost forgot about that. That is the thing.
All right. Are you going to immediately pay for Disney streaming service?
Well, if a new Star Wars show is on, I guess I have to.
Yeah, I'll start paying for it whenever that launches, I guess. I can't not watch a new Star Wars thing.
Do you think you will die in Rebels Season 4? That's a good question.
I honestly think no one's going to die except maybe Kanan. The show has thus far played it very safe.
Yeah.
Even though...
I think Zeb can die. I think Zeb, as far as any of the characters, Zeb is probably the one who's most positioned to die.
Yeah. He'll go down. He'll go down as a hero or whatever.
What does he say? Carabas.
I think Ezra. They're not gonna kill Ezra because they can't kill a 15-year-old in good conscience.
I mean, George Lucas did.
Well, this is Disney we're talking about.
Victor says he hopes Ezra dies.
I hope so too, because there shouldn't be any Jedi around by the time Luke shows up.
Yeah.
And Yoda has even talked to Kanan and Ezra, so
yeah,
Yoda's clearly aware of their presence. Although I guess Yoda and Obi-Wan have had no qualms lying to Luke.
That is true. Did you know it was revealed in a recent story that they released that Yoda initially believed Leia was the chosen one, and that's why he didn't want to train Luke?
Huh. We did see the Ghost in Rogue One, and they actually mentioned Hera over the comms. So Hera is for sure alive by the time that Rogue One takes place, but we don't necessarily know about the rest of the crew. I think they should have left Sabine on Mandalore and let her do stuff there.
Yeah, let her be.
Hera and Chopper and Thrawn will live. I don't know about Thrawn.
You think they just send him off to maybe go do something else?
I don't know. I mean, I would imagine Thrawn dies unless I haven't read the new books of his. Maybe the books take place afterwards.
Isn't he supposed to have I think he has actually a book that takes place after Rebels.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
I don't think it exists yet, but I think he's supposed to have a book that's be after Rebels.
Well, I was kind of hoping, even though I'm not super familiar with the Heir to the Empire books or whatever.
Yeah, that's
where Thrawn came from. I'm not super familiar with them, but it would be cool if they kept Thrawn around and then he showed up again later. If they did a new show kind of in that time period.
Yeah,
I'd be okay with that. I like Thrawn a lot, and I feel like the Rebels crew is not worthy enough to destroy him.
Thrawn alliances.
I would be very upset if they outsmarted and defeated Thrawn, because
I don't care for Thrawn and Rebels, to be honest.
He's cool. I like him because you're so used to a certain type from the Imperial officer type characters, you know?
Yeah.
They're either Tarkin or they're just incompetent.
Yeah.
And he's kind of something different.
I mean,
in the competent category.
I don't know if I call him competent, though. I feel like every episode it's, we'll let them escape this time. But I know exactly what you're thinking. There's only so many times you can do that to where it's okay, can this please go somewhere?
It gets overplayed a bit, but
Have you read the books about Thrawn? I have not.
Oh yes, what did we do with those 2x3 plates?
2x3. Oh, the orange one's over here.
So those we just were laying those on top.
Oh yeah, just.
He kicked ass in 0 hour. What do you think of an Old Republic animated TV show? You know, I would think normally whenever anyone wants something, a Star Wars thing to be dark, I'm usually the first to kind of say, like, I disagree. I don't think it shouldn't necessarily have to be dark. However, I think the Old Republic, if they wanted to do it justice, should be pretty dark. And I feel like it'd be hard to do a darker toned Star Wars show in animated form.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, I would want the Old Republic to be live action, but that'd be very hard to do. And you're right; they probably wouldn't do the Old Republic live action. They would want to do something more old original trilogy related.
How would you feel if they gave the Old Republic to good old Dave Filoni?
I mean, I guess I don't know. I like Dave Filoni, but I would. Rebels and Clone Wars. I would rather him continue doing stuff along that line than jump to doing like the Old Republic. So knowing how the Rebels always win, I mean they can't win every time. Yeah, I've actually been kind of feeling that way in the most recent Rebel season. I kind of feel like if you're leading up to what everything looks like by the time of Rogue One. Things are pretty hopeless for the Rebels,
right?
And
they don't even want to fight the Empire at that point.
Yeah, so the fact that they're able to like blow up so many Star Destroyers so easily, it's kind of like. Although I'm glad that their fleet got annihilated when they tried to take back Lothal.
Says we like the bomber. What are the set? I love the set. One of my favorite Lego sets.
I like the set. It hits his favorite of the wave. I personally would still put Kylo's tie over it. But it's a very cool Lego set. I like all the interiors and all the different cockpits and stuff. The new trilogy after 9 will not be, since they said not be Old Republic, since it's an unexplained era. Yeah, the new trilogy. I'm hoping the new trilogy takes place far into the future, which gives them like I don't know if they do it like 120 years into the future, then it's just like far enough from everything they can do completely original things and start with whatever they want to do.
Future.
The Old Republic, though, I would like a TV show, ideally. That's just me, though.
That's your uncle talking.
That's just they're gonna do like. It's gonna be like the Old Republic if Disney ever does like an actual Old Republic thing. It's gonna be like a book or something.
Oh God.
It won't be given the TV show it deserves.
It'll be
in charge, Disney. I'll make it.
Honestly, I'd rather them just do a video game if they're gonna do that.
Just remake Knights of the Old Republic exactly as is with updates.
No. They can. Well, honestly, I wouldn't be mad at that. I don't think they would do that.
It's just so they can say it's canon again.
Right. Someone hated my fingernails and decided to do this. Jeez.
How much money in Legos on that table right now? That's a great question.
Okay, so I don't know.
What's the deal with Loth Wolves? You know what? I hate
that so much, dude.
I mean, including your Falcon.
Everyone was made at the Fathiers, but the Loth Wolves are what grinded my gears.
Oh, for sure. Loth Wolves. That's such a Dave Filoni thing.
Yeah.
That just comes off so Dave Filoni. He likes animals in the Force. And the Bendu.
So I was gonna say, what's more annoying, Loth Wolves or the Bendu? I'd probably go with Bendu, honestly.
Yeah, I was never a huge fan of the Bendu. Wait,
what?
That's how you're doing it.
What you mean?
I'm not like off, am I? So if I started like so I just need to do this, right?
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. As long as this comes back 3 studs, and that's pretty much it. But I will say, I think we decide to make this long ways?
No, that's right. Because I've been doing it like this every time. And then it was last time when we were laying them down, and you were like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, okay. I got you.
Because you do it this way, and then all you need, and then you're good, and all you do is a long way all the way back.
Gotcha.
And then it works out.
Gotcha.
Because not this one, but mine. See? Well, you can't tell, but
Wait, but if we do it long way all the way back, then it's not gonna like bridge the gap.
Hold on.
I think we should do it the way we did it just now. Because
The one I did worked out really well. So
I can tell. It's long way first and then short. What is it?
which one is?
This is yours?
I could have sworn I did it short way.
No, we should do it this way because this is the first time we've done it without 2 layers of like 4x6 plate. So I think because ordinarily it would work because there would be 2 layers, but there's not going to be for these.
I have no memory of doing it long way. I guess I did though. Whatever. Whatever I know is whatever I know that the method I did it last time worked really well, so I would like to keep doing that.
It says, what if new animated TV show continued the Clone Wars? Continued the Clone Wars. Okay.
I'd rather them do something new.
How far apart did you have these spaced when you did that? Because now I'm seeing another problem.
Well, because I'm pretty sure I had at least one layer of like these.
Oh, towards the front?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So I'll just do that.
Because I originally was doing the whole plate, and you're like, well, let's do
Right.
it this way, and I took them all except for that one last line. It worked well. What do you think of Ahsoka? Lover or hater? She's fine.
I like good old snips.
Snips. I really disliked her in the Clone Wars earlier on. In the later seasons, when she was like not a 10-year-old, it was better. And then I thought she was fine in Rebels. She was kind of standard Jedi in Rebels, even though she said she wasn't.
Even though she claimed to not be a Jedi.
But she was very stoic and very unattached.
Hello, Corey.
You know, speaking of the animated Clone Wars, I would have liked to have seen the ending of that, and if they ever decided to do like a TV movie or something to do the whole Siege of Mandalore leading up to Order 66 thing that they wanted to do to finish it, I'd be fine with that because all that stuff sounded great. But I don't need to continue it.
Says, all right, see ya, Mr. McGiblet. He says, Lego Hub says he got Battle of Scarif $25 at Walmart. That's half off, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a $50 set. That is a good pickup. It's a great little set.
Can we expect a Scarif mock from you? No. I think the Scarif wave is pretty much done at this point. It's all about that Crait wave, homie.
All the cool Lego YouTubers are doing Crait. The Siege of Mandalore would have been awesome. I agree, and especially with the way it played into Order 66 and stuff. I would have liked to have seen that. It's a shame that the only thing keeping the Clone Wars alive was George Lucas's never-ending supply of money.
Yeah.
So when he sold it, they couldn't keep making it. What's your favorite lightsaber color?
Green.
With the blue. Classic blue.
He says still working on a Scarif bug. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to make you feel bad.
Nah, dude, you can never go wrong with Scarif.
Ooh, Lego Hub throwing some shade.
Oh.
Well, that's unfortunate. All I gotta say is, don't let someone else who's doing a mock deter you from doing a mock.
Yeah, no two mocks are alike. Remember
That's
that,
very
kids.
true.
Remember that.
No, we'd actually been planning this thing for a very long time. Like I wish.
I think we were planning this before. Like we had decided on Crait because we were deciding on Crait and one other thing, and we decided on Crait. And then I remember like it was shortly after you said like, "Hey, Solid Bricks, check out what he's doing."
Right.
And I was like, well, I mean, because Crait that's the if you're gonna do a Last Jedi mock, that's probably the go-to.
Right. Yeah. For sure. For sure. Couldn't figure out a good ground design. Yeah, that was one of the things I spent a lot of time on trying to figure out what would work very well for that. I'd say honestly, I'm really happy with what we did. It looks good, and it allows us to integrate a lot of the things we want to integrate into the mock. It says, tried the slope technique, kept getting huge gaps. Yeah, that's kind of annoying too. Also, like, we know we're going to be traveling with this, and the last thing we wanted was to, like, just if one thing went wrong and, like, some of them popped out, like, we would never get it back to the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Crates. This guy's impossible to get perfect in Lego. It is pretty, actually, like, if you depend, it's like you have different roles to go in.
Right.
I like what we ended up going with. With all of our terrain together, what we've done for the salt kind of lines, it's one of those things that looks like better the farther you are away.
Yeah.
And still holds up when you get close, which is kind of what I like. As long as the overall picture makes sense. All right, so then is it a long way or is it like this?
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Like this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. They're talking about Lego Hub Productions' current build. I was watching a stream, I think, or a video when he was just laying down some filler stuff. Have you uploaded recently what you got so far for your, what is it called?
The Citadel.
The Lola Sayu Citadel. I'm going to try and get this done and displayed at Brickworld Chicago because I would love to see it in person since I'm going.
We are going to Brickworld Chicago, but we will not be bringing Crait along. We live too far away. We will be there, and we're going to be bringing some stuff from Crait, though. So
I'll have my ATM6.
You know, I'm going to be bringing my once I finish it. I haven't started it yet, but my
Kylo
Ren's command shuttle. So we're
so
bringing.
we still have 2x2 tiles. Nope. Light
Man.
blue studs. Nope.
Those.
I heard, honestly, I heard I think Baybrook still has the 2x2 tile. Not sure you want to go that far, but I did hear it's there.
They still have some.
I heard, yeah.
No one goes there.
Oh yeah, that's what, like, dude. Their picker. If you ever want like quality picture brick, that's the place to go. A lot of people from the chat are going to Brick World. This will be very fun. Still streaming, yeah. I guess we've been streaming. So we haven't been streaming nonstop. We did take a little break. We went to go eat, food. But yeah, we've been going at it today.
We're gonna make a record. We're gonna get. Well, they won't be done because we can't do the top level, but
right.
for 4 squares.
Yeah.
So we'll have after today 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ish.
I'm actually thinking
36.
honestly, you may not even want to weigh the 4x6 going across because the 2 walkers are going to be there. And I'm going to have to figure out the footprints.
Okay.
Which then also begs the question: how do I want to do the footprints? Because it may end up being deeper. Like, it may end up like, I'm not sure. I have to think about it. Going to the tech slug meeting tomorrow. There's a meeting tomorrow. I didn't even know that. I have to look into it. If it's not far, then yeah, probably. Yeah, so I'd say just do all the support columns. I don't know if you really want. I don't know if you really want. You can just do all red, but I don't know if I want to use that much red. Honestly, what I'm thinking, I probably.
Well, if you want, we could we'll line them up where it needs to go. Because like I think it'd be safe to not do red like closer to the side here. Because I feel like the walk would be more in the middle of like this, right? Where the foot would land anyway.
No, actually, well, the feet, like if you like sat it on this table, the edge of the 2 feet, it'd probably be from like here to here. So the feet themselves would come out pretty far.
Is it going to be that close to the edge, or is it not going to be more towards the middle?
I want to have it as close to the edge as possible because the command shuttle's going to have to be between them, and with the wings out, it'll take up a lot of space.
Well, I was hoping that we could rig something like whenever we decide if we decide to do a rigging for like the TIE fighters and stuff flying around. I would for that to be held up.
Sure, but would it be hanging that? Would it be with the bottom of that be above the top of like the walker though?
Ideally, yeah.
You realize how tall that would be? That'd be
very tall.
That'd be really high up.
It's definitely doable.
Dude, that. So honestly, like that means that the floor of the shuttle is gonna be like here.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
I think it can work because I would like the rigging to be high.
But then
enough.
The problem though is the rigging has to be high enough so where like it's over the wings as well.
Yeah.
Okay. If you think you can figure it out, sounds good to me. How big is Kylo's shuttle going to be? The wings are probably going to be what, like 3 feet long?
They're going to be about 3 feet long, yeah. And then probably about the cockpit and then wings.
Very long wings.
We shall see.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking about the footprints, like how detailed I wanted them to be, because like when Mark did his, he had like
did he have like
it was like a big crater in the ground. It wasn't just like we peeled up the tile. So I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I think what I'll probably do tomorrow is at least bring, since we'll have these two, at least bring my AT and like plant the feet where they would be.
My idea would be because since it makes more sense on Hoth for it to be deeper because it's snow.
Right.
Whereas this, it's just it's like a thin layer of salt on the top, and then it's like ground.
Okay.
So I would think at the most what you could do is get some red tile and do like that where the foot would be, so it's like flatter looking where it just stepped.
Ah, that's a good point.
But do it on the same level that the ground would be. So it's like the same depth as this, but it's like a little flatter looking.
Okay, I got you. That's a good point. Because even on Battlefront, like when it steps into the ground, it doesn't leave like.
Because the salt's not very thick here.
Right. Yeah.
Because I mean, what we have for the footprints is already like more than it really would be.
Right.
Because it's like basically a thin layer on the top. So I would think obviously the walkers are heavy, but I just like maybe on Battlefront it makes more like I haven't seen what the footprints look like, but I would think that they're not doing huge indents into the ground.
Right. That's a good point.
How big is Kylo's? Oh wait, that's gonna be huge. Yes.
How's the ATM6 going? It's going very well. I want to post an update video in about 2 days on Sunday, so I'll show you guys the the progress we've made on that. Like I said, I've made on that. Garrett, if you ever want to lend a hand on the walker,
Let me know how you know, but I will do my best.
Right. Looks like Trask is back. What's up, Trask? So used to seeing Earth-like planets in Star Wars. It's nice to getting something really foreign, like Crait's really refreshing. Yeah. Crait looks like nothing else we've seen. It is really nice that it seems like they're going out of their way to go to all of these unique looking locations for the new movies. I can appreciate that. Oh yeah, there's your Rich Boy J channel cameo. Hello. I'm surprised it wasn't hello there.
That was probably the first to not do that. If I ever was to start a Star Wars fan forum, I would make it a rule every time you greet yourself or greet people or in the chat. You
It has to be hello though. Are you going to make minifig scale AT-M6 and Kylo shuttle? Yes and yes. I'm doing the M6. He's doing the Kylo shuttle.
Indeed, I am.
Force Awakens or Last Jedi? I'm picking Last Jedi.
Same.
Glad you guys are doing awesome, unique building series. Great. I appreciate that. It's really fun. I'm glad I kind of decided to do like a formal build series as opposed to just kind of random updates like we did with Scarif. It gives you guys greater insight into the build process, which was kind of hard to do with the Scarif just because we like rushed a lot of it. Yeah. We didn't really know much of what we were doing. Like we couldn't have done a video and said like, oh, we're gonna do this, this, and this because we honestly didn't know. Is there gonna be instructions? I'll do instructions for the AT-M6. I don't know what his plans are for the shuttle.
Yeah, I'm building.
Although I would like to have my own, so
I'm building it in LDD, so I'm building an LDD, so at least so you can look at it too and give pointers.
Right. So I guess yeah, there will be. I'm been swolo. I'm been swolo. You fool. I have been training your Jedi outs by Count Dooku. By Count Dooku.
General Grievous is such a funny character.
He's such a doof.
Filler done.
How much will they cost? It's hard to say now. Honestly, it's looking like my M6 is going to be about a 15,000 piece build. So I don't know. It'll probably be about $60 for the instructions. I did 40 for the Falcon, so I think 60 is fair for the M6.
How much is Brick Vault selling that AT-AT instructions for?
50.
50?
I was trained in your Jedi outs by Count Dooku. I don't know if you guys ever seen, I don't think it's the Padawan Menace, or maybe it's like the Yoda Chronicles, but whichever of those, those animated movies that Dooku is in, he's treated like such a scrub, and I love it. So I guess here I'll turn this around so people can see the rocks. Have we seen Alpha Hawks, Star Wars, YTPs? What's a YTP? Someone's gonna come in, they're gonna be like, why is it orange? And I'm gonna be like, you don't remember all the orange on Crait? They took all the orange that was supposed to be on Scarif.
All the orange sand. horse in New York
YouTube
City.
poops. People still do that? I remember that from like when I first got on YouTube. No, I have not seen that. I didn't know people still did that. You said, how many gray base plates? Crait. There's going to be 36 gray base plates, 4x9. Nice Grievous impersonation. Yeah. They should let me do his voice. He says, I saw a brick linker at my Target buying all the clearance sets. He was swooping. He was swooping the sets.
That's why I went to my Target a couple of days ago, and the Star Wars shelves were empty. Most of the Lego set aisles were completely empty.
Yeah, I had that experience recently as well. Can you pass me some filler? It actually went out. I have none left.
Do you have any other filler brick supply anyway?
I know. I'll probably do actually. He says you gotta be a brick buster. He says if deleted scenes ATHS HS is that the no the Scott Walker is I don't remember honestly. I don't remember the name. The only one I know specifically is the HH. Oh, so the HS is the Scott Walker. No. We're probably not going to do anything from the deleted scenes in this mod.
Yeah, because we also don't know what the deleted scenes are until March.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty late into the game. We're going to have built a lot of this by then. Can you imagine all the stuff we'll have built by March? Like we ordered a bunch of like slopes for the mountains, which is why we haven't started that part yet. We're waiting for that order. We got it from the Lego Pick-a-Brick site, so it's going to take quite some time. We probably won't have that until February. But when we do get it, I imagine we'll probably jump right on that. But just imagine like all the progress we will have done by like the end of March. Yeah, so the Scott Walker, probably not honestly. There's no real reason. It's not like they even do anything. Like I can't think of a scenario where we need to put that in there. I guess it would probably make me feel better for having the Lego set, though. Did I actually throw in my Scott Walker? No, I did not. It's in my room. It's built. I'm probably gonna take it apart though for the parts. No, I did not actually throw it away.
That would be a waste.
That would be a waste. It was more so to make a point.
Isn't you guys buy your base plates in bulk at the store? Yeah. We have employee discounts at the Lego store, so it's not too bad just buying there.
This is a good question. Favorite vehicle from each movie? We can start with episode 1, I guess.
Episode 1?
Yeah, for me, easy. The Naboo Starfighter.
I don't know.
You need a trigger. Oh, really? At least it's the brown one. Episode 2, Republic Gunship, easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
3, I might go with the Arc 170.
No, we don't have a custom Luke yet, but we have some. We're gonna mess around with some ideas later on. Hopefully, Lego makes one.
That would be nice.
We're both purists. We like to have official Lego figures in our box. But we do have some ideas for what we're gonna do for that Luke. So episode 3, I guess my favorite. Honestly, I would go with the gunship again, or I guess the Eta 2 class Jedi Interceptor.
Oh yeah,
Sounds pretty cool. I guess.
good shit. Good shit. All right, episode 4.
X-Wing.
How do you not say X-Wing?
X-Wing for days.
Episode 5, Snowspeeder. Oh no, AT. I'm gonna go with the AT.
I'd probably say I maybe say Millennium Falcon in episode 5.
Okay, I'll give you that
because it does the coolest.
It's
stuff
very important in that
5.
movie.
Yeah, it's a lot of screen time. And then 6, I'd say
Imperial Shuttle.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. I'd probably just go with X-Wing again. I love X-Wings.
Rogue One.
Oh yeah, Rogue One. X-Wing or U-Wing.
I'll go with U-Wing. Episode 7. I guess X-Wing. I'll go with the T-75.
New Luke head and some fitting hairpiece. Yeah, that's pretty much.
If you're going purist.
So episode 7 for you.
Episode 7.
I wore the X-Wing.
Yeah, Resistance X-Wing is.
And then for 8, I think we both agree Resistance Bomber.
Resistance Bomber, for sure.
All right.
I love the bomber.
It says your mock will be awesome, like Scarab, but better. Yeah, our goal is always to improve upon what we last built. So hopefully this will. I think it will. I mean, it's going to be bigger than Scarab, so it already has that over it. But it also will. It'll be much more well planned than Scarab. Favorite vehicle strictly that came from a Clone Wars TV show. Ooh, that's
probably the Torrent for me.
Like I like that ship, but I don't. It's not like memorable. I remember it more as a Lego set than like that thing from the Clone Wars show.
Oh, or the Clone Y-wing bombers.
I didn't care for those at all.
I like that. I like them.
I mean, I probably the ACTE just because the
Clone Wars only.
Well, so okay,
Is that what he said? Right?
Yeah, he said strictly from the TV show.
Yes.
Well, so I bet in the show though they do so much more. Like they drop out the.
That's true. They did do more in the show.
Oh, he said the Twilight. Trask. Don't bring that negativity.
Hey, I absolutely agree.
Trask, I swear to God.
The Twilight is a great ship.
The Twilight is the worst ship.
It gets more hate than it deserves.
It gets not enough hate.
More iconic than the Millennium Falcon.
Wow.
You heard it here first, folks.
You're just doing that for shock value.
I would rather see Han Solo complete the Kessel Run in the Twilight.
Oh my God. That should have been
Where's our Kessel Run Twilight Lego set?
It's in the trash. Do I need to make more?
19 Torrent is pretty cool. I agree. That's actually like one of my favorite ships.
Do I need to make more Twilight memes? I saw MNR did a video on Lego Star Wars memes. I want to do a video on purely Twilight memes. Hopefully, I'll bust 1 million views.
Like the Camino flight pod? I don't even remember that.
Camino flight pod. I don't know what that is.
I guess it's not technically only Clone Wars because it shows up in Rebels too. But I always liked the Mandalorian fighters. They were unique looking enough.
Yeah, I agree. What percentage money did I get from Big Boy's instructions? They already paid me. I already got paid for that.
You got the paper.
Johnny Manziel style. Rest in peace. I shouldn't say that. He's not.
He probably
dead.
is gonna die pretty soon.
Wow, jeez. Johnny Manziel's watching right now.
He
lives
a very destructive lifestyle.
He does live a very destructive lifestyle.
I'm only saying what we're all thinking.
That's what you get when you come here.
You're gonna get some football hot takes.
He says favorite background character from every movie. That's
we
hard.
already know Jalen's episode 7.
Yeah. Well, she's not a background character. She has lines. She's very important, actually. She progresses the plot.
Whatever.
Oh.
We have more filler, guys.
Thank God.
Because we don't need this for Mountain, right?
No, we're gonna use dark gray. We're gonna use all that Citadel brick.
That's gonna be a fun build stream. We're gonna have the Citadel just like parked right here.
Yeah,
and we're just gonna be
it's progressively gonna get smaller.
Constantly removing parts.
Yep.
Jar Jar JK.
All right,
He's a main character.
Background characters from every movie. Episode 1, I'll go with Kitster. No. Episode 1, I'll go with Quinlan Voss.
Okay, I'll agree with you there.
Episode 2, maybe Sebulba.
He's in episode 2.
Yeah, he's in one of the. No. He's actually on Coruscant. He's in one of the speeders. Like they run past him, and he like.
Oh.
Episode 3.
He's in background. He's.
Episode 3. I don't know.
I honestly just can't remember background characters from the prequel.
Episode 3, I'll go with I don't know his name, but no, I'll probably go with Zet Jukasa.
We'll resume this question real quick. I have to answer Lego Hub Productions. Leia, Ray, or Padme? Ray.
Ray.
By a mile.
Ray easily.
She's Bay Ray in my heart.
All right, so favorite background, episode 3. I said Zet Jukasa. Yeah, I go with him. I go with either him or whatever character George Lucas played in the where they go watch the concert.
My favorite background character in episode 3 is the kid that Anakin kills in the council room.
You mean Snoke?
Master Skywalker. There are too many of them.
What's are we going to do?
He's my favorite. Whatever his name is, that's my favorite episode 3 background character. Yeah, Ray all the way. Yes, excellent. Same. Good. You all have the correct opinion.
Yeah.
It goes Ray and then Leia and then Padme.
Yep, easily. And then Jin is somewhere.
Jin's bottom. Let's see how she stacks up with Kira in the new movie.
That's a good point. All right, episode 4, favorite background character.
I'm gonna go with the what are the blue aliens called?
Duras.
The Duros, the astronaut Duros.
I'm gonna go with the guy who bumps his head on the door in the Death Star.
Bonk.
Episode 5, Wilro Hood, easy. What about you? What's your favorite movie? Favorite background character?
Hey, Lobot? Does he count as a background character? He actually does stuff.
Yeah. There's like a shot of just him in the movie.
I don't know. Whatever general is there on in Echo Base. I guess.
Oh, Riken?
Riken.
Okay. Episode 6. How do you not go with Sice Noodles?
Sice Noodles, episode 6. Yeah. Honestly, or Millie Killy. He gave a great performance crying over his dead Rancor.
Yeah, that's a good point. Episode 7, Bazine, easy.
Tragedy of Darth Sand video? No, I'll have to go look at that.
What's your favorite episode 7 background character?
Baby Ray.
Oh, yeah. No! Got back!
Baby Ray.
That broke my heart.
Episode 8 is the large-breasted alien woman in Canto Bight. By far. I need to find out her name.
She's actually in the visual dictionary.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look her up real quick.
I guess Rogue One is the next one. Nah, man, I'll go with Two Tubes.
Two Tubes has lines, though. And he shows up in Rebels.
Fine, I'll go with the other Two Tubes.
No, not more. I'm gonna go with the little dude.
The Biston or the like?
No, like the little dude on the Jeddah.
He like puts his gun down and walks into the.
Yeah.
I think that was what's his name?
Yeah, that was
I don't remember his name.
I don't either.
Oh, Warwick Davis.
Yes, Warwick Davis.
Where's the filler? The light gray.
I handed it to you.
Oh.
Hopefully, I haven't used it all already.
All right, so I think someone asked if we were going to use a mock or if we were going to do the Lego set for the Ski Speeder. Definitely going to do the Lego set for the Ski Speeder. We're just going to change away the colors of some of them.
Is this her?
No.
Oh, her.
Yeah.
Her name is Ubla Mulbro.
No, dude. Here we go. No, my favorite background character in The Last Jedi is Rumby and Parallella Gramis. That is so funny. Like, that is so funny to me. It says, who's your favorite Mandalorian, Jango or Boba? I'm taking Jango. He's a more interesting character. He did more.
He actually is a character.
Yeah.
No, I'd probably just say Boba because I like the way he looks better.
Are we going to build a door out of slopes? Right now, that's what we're leaning towards, yeah. I actually have a ton of dark tan slopes already. So it'd be the cheapest way for us to go, and it seems like it'd be the easiest.
Joba is actually the long lost. He He was like the Clone Trooper 99 version of Boba Fett. Like they first tried to give Jango a child, but he was like all deformed, so they named him Joba.
Joba
Fett. They do a Old Republic TV show. They better have Cassus Fett show up so everyone can go, oh, he's a Fett.
Who?
Cassus Fett.
Who the heck is that?
He was involved. I don't even know I think he's just mentioned in the Knights of the Old Republic, but he was like a general in the Mandalorian Wars. And I don't know if he either showed up and fought Revan or Revan killed him or something like that.
Oh.
Looks like I'll have to bring the rest of I think I might have a couple other, like maybe one more bag of tan filler brick.
Oh.
So I'll bring it over.
Favorite Jedi. He says, is your favorite Jedi really Coleman Trevor, or is that just like an ironic love of Coleman Trevor? I'm genuinely curious about that. Favorite Jedi? I don't know.
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, I'd say probably Luke.
Boring answer, but he has the best story.
Favorite promotional figure? Do you just mean that like polybag, or specifically like a one-off type of thing? For polybag, I mean, I think Revan easily.
Yeah, Revan's the clear best one. The Darth Maul they did a while back was pretty good.
The shirtless one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I like the Admiral Yularen a lot. After that, the rest of them kind of blend together.
He says, "No, I just make fun of him all the time." Yeah, because he sucked.
Coleman.
She sucked. I just want to know why are there two Jedis named Coleman? That's what I want to know.
What's the other one?
Coleman Kakaj.
Coleman Kakaj.
It's like he has like tentacle. He doesn't even have feet. He's just like tentacles for his legs.
Okay. He shows up in the Clone Wars, I think.
CT7567, TK421, or FN2187. FN2187.
My boy FN2187 for sure.
He says, "Nice. I want Revan."
Revan's great. And actually, since Lego they did another promotional weekend where they had him, they found like a bunch underneath like in the trash in a warehouse somewhere.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to get Revan, the price should be lower now than it was before, like a couple years ago.
Yeah. So when he says, every movie, can you name your favorite planet?
In each movie? One. None of them. No, Naboo, I guess.
I'll go with Tatooine in one. I like Mos Espa. I'm down with Mos Espa.
Episode 2, I like Geonosis.
Geonosis easily in episode 2. Episode 2 probably had the best assortment of planets in the prequels, I think.
Yeah, Camino and Geonosis were like,
yeah,
because they were like unique, but they weren't over the top. Like I felt like some of the planets we saw in episode 3 were very over the top.
Yeah, it was like all the rejected concept art just shoved into all that group of scenes in episode 3.
That being said, I do like Felucia.
Yeah.
Mainly because of the map on Battlefront 2. And Felucia made me like that planet a lot.
All right, episode 3, favorite planet. There's so many. I don't know.
Utapau, for sure, for me.
I'll go Mustafar. I like Mustafar. Episode 4, I think. Does the Death Star count? If the Death Star counts, I think the Death Star. What do you say for episode 4? There's only, I guess, 3? Death Star.
Yavin 4.
Yavin. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. So Yavin, Death Star, and Tatooine, I guess.
I would say Yavin.
Episode 5, Cloud City. No, maybe Hoth. Yeah, I'll go with Hoth. Hoth is just so iconic. Hoth may be like the most iconic Star Wars planet other than Tatooine, honestly. Episode 6, I'm definitely going to go with Endor. I mean, what else? Tatooine was already used.
I would say Tatooine. I haven't said Tatooine yet, so I can say that. Death Star is no planet. It's a space station.
No, it's a small moon.
It's a space station.
It's a small moon. Everything you know is a lie.
All right, night, guys. Good night. Thanks for
good night,
stopping
homie.
by.
Episode 7, favorite planet. Star Killer Base, easily.
As a LEGO employee, do you know any information on the new sets that the public doesn't?
I'm gonna go with a tentative yes, but we don't really learn anything confirmed. We actually learn stuff as pretty much at the same time the public does.
Right.
But when it comes to rumors, we can kind of confirm them a little more. But yeah, we basically have the same information that you guys have.
Right. Just maybe we know for sure. Episode 7, favorite planet.
Star Killer. Okay.
Yeah. Episode 8, favorite planet. Well,
Canto Bite.
I was gonna say, I feel like if we don't say Crait,
Dakar.
Okay, fair enough. I'll give you that one.
Coleman Antilles is the John Smith of Star Wars.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's X-Wing from 2018 real. I mean, you've seen the pictures. Those leak. I mean, they look very real.
The X-Wing is real. All the
Usually,
leaks,
if you see a leaked picture and it looks real, it probably is real.
It's very hard to fake good leaks.
Yeah.
So with Lego anyway. All the Han Solo sets you've seen are all legit. All the summer ones, so like Yoda's hut, the X-Wing, the Clone Trooper battle pack. It's true. All of it.
All of it. And Rogue One, Scarif, easily.
Yes, Scarif. Okay. Do you want to try and see where you want to do red, just so we can?
Yeah. So I guess I can pick this one, and because I mean, honestly, for this one, I'm not. There's no way for me to tell. I don't have the ship built yet, so I really don't know. One thing I will say is, I don't know how long it's going to be. It's hard to say. I guess so. If you want to do it, and we can be safe, I'd say put the red here forward.
Here forward and go all the way, or at least
just go. I say go all the way.
Okay. Because I mean, if you want to get a visual, we can go ahead and there's enough room back here if you want to set up the way it looks, and we can even show the stream like what we have so far, where it's going to be.
I mean, we don't really have to do that. Like I know. So I guess the way I can think about it is, I know the 2 front feet will be closest to here, and I'm feeling if the 2 front feet are here, the back legs won't stretch further back than behind there. So I'm thinking I'd say just do here, just do like halfway. So like here forward, just do red. I'm thinking, and then for this one, I mean I can.
Is this one going to go here next to this one?
No, this is going to be on the other side for the AT-AT. So.
So you're putting in the ATM6 in front?
Yeah.
With the Omni front center?
Yeah.
Because it's new.
Yeah. It'll be more recognizable. So it will kind of hide the AT-AT, but I think it's...
Well, hopefully it'll be visible from all directions. So.
Yeah. I'd rather have it on that side because, like, I don't know. I feel like if you're looking at it the way you see it most of the time for the movie, it's from this side. And you would want, like, ATM6 battle than the mountains.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Let's see. Are we going to make a Han Solo mock? Probably not. But, I mean, who knows? Movie may be amazing. Favorite alien species from each movie? Now, that one's kind of hard. So here's another question I could answer before the alien one. Were you disappointed that the Clone Trooper Battle Pack ended up having P1 instead of P2 Clone Troopers? I was. I know Garrett was. He wanted more of those. I was actually really hoping that it was P1 because I'd rather Army build the plain P1 ones as opposed to the plain P2 ones. We don't see big groups of P2 troops, so I'm fine with P1s. It will contribute to my dreams of doing a Geonosis mock at some point.
I'm not gonna put the red yet. I'm just gonna put these here.
Okay.
Because I would like to. It'd be better to find out where exactly I need to do, because since these aren't on the wall anymore.
Yeah, they're
it'd be best to try to
short
conserve
supply
them as much as we can.
Honestly, I want to check Woodlands. I want to see if they have any. It's a common enough part where it has to be on the wall somewhere. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
What is the next mock?
You have to wait and see. We honestly don't know yet.
That's not even in the planning phases right now.
Yeah. We don't even know what we're going to be building next for this mock. Plus, we like to keep it a little surprise. I like to give you guys something to look forward to. First or second? I do the first battle, Genosis. It's more iconic. I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. I don't know who brought that up earlier, but that's stuck in my head now.
Han Solo.
Isn't it just great? Like, that's great. Actually, here, I can go find out exactly what the red will be on this one. I guess take 2 base points with me.
You think you just take this one?
Nah. I don't have to do that.
The second battle would be cool, though. Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. Swolo. That was one of the better episodes of the Clone Wars, I thought. Do you think that the rumor of the 2018 Cloud City set is true? I will say that I personally do believe that it's true. So take that for what it is.
Han Solo. I'm Han Solo.
The other UCS rumors I've heard so far is a Y-Wing and Star Destroyer. My guess is going to be one of those. One of them is probably going to get pushed back a year. So I doubt we'll get 3 UCS sets in 1 year.
3 UCSs.
Find out where your feet need to be.
Yes, sir. It's basically the same thing, but like I need the red to be back. Actually. I'm Han Solo. Han Solo. I wish every Star Wars character had a song like that. I'm effing 287. I'm effing 287.
He needs like a rap to go with it.
Wow.
2187. Okay, I don't mean it in that way.
Wow.
I just mean FM 2187 sounds like it would flow well in a rap line.
F to the
In a verse.
N to the 2 to the 1 to the 8 to the favorite tie variant. Interceptor.
I think if you're speaking specifically like variants of the Imperial TIE Fighter, then the TIE Interceptor for sure. But just standard TIE Fighter, like in general, any TIE Fighter, I would have to go with the First Order TIE Fighter. I really like the
Special Forces or normal?
either one. I think Special Forces if I had to choose one because I like the red on it.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, I really like the color scheme of the new First Order TIE Fighters. That looks really nice.
Does our Lego TIE Fighters shoot on minifig scale? I'd say so.
It's about as close to minifig scale as you can get, I think.
Good enough for me. I'd put it in the mock. Favorite Lego Star Wars set? Guys, Garrett and I did a video where we talked about our favorite Lego Star
Go
Wars
smash
sets.
that like button.
Go smash that like button on that video. Go check it out. It's on my channel. It's called Lego Star Wars Talk Episode 2. We talk about our top 5 favorite Lego Star Wars sets, and you can learn the truth.
It's your family. I will say though that my number 1 favorite is the 2013 Republic gunship. I love that set. 1, because it looks great, and 2 is sturdy and has play value. Because I'm a guy that likes to. I have my shelf displays obviously, but I like to get them down off my shelves a lot and like, set up scenes or whatever. And the gunship's perfect for that. It's just great to set up scenes with and get off the shelf. And, it's very swooshable.
Oldest Lego set you own? Oldest Lego set I own is set number 6399, the airport shuttle. It's from the 80s, I believe. maybe 90s, maybe early 90s or late 80s. One of those.
In terms of old Lego sets that I still have assembled, honestly, probably the first Clone Wars Anakin's Starfighter.
Oh yeah, you do have that.
Well, that was like 2007 or 8. Like it was like one of the first.
It was one of the first ones.
So that's probably the oldest one I still have assembled. I have
had
older
that,
sets,
like
but
UCS Falcon box art with a weird Vader.
oh, did
It
it?
was like red. It was like a red stripe and then Vader's pieces in the corner.
Because they did 2 boxes for it, right? Because they did that
Oh,
first,
because
and
then they
did
got the white
clone,
one. Yeah,
and they did the white clone one.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was like in the first wave of Clone War sets. I still have that one assembled, so I guess that's the oldest one I have. How big do you think a Lego Death Star would be if it was minifig scale?
There's a bunch of articles on that actually. If you Google search it, I've read a few, and apparently it'd be taller than like the world's tallest building. I think it'd be like twice the height of the Burj Khalifa or something like that.
Wow.
I know. That's
I was because my guess was going to be a medium-sized skyscraper, so I guess I was off. It's taller than that. Were you disappointed with the Lego anniversary sets? Like the 30th anniversary ones, or was it 40th? Like the.
Are you talking about Star Wars specifically? Oh, did Brickholt do a video on like a minifig scale Death Star? Yeah, there's a bunch of articles on that. You can find that out. People did the math. Over a mile long. Yeah, I believe that.
I ain't about to do no math.
Yeah. I came here to, what is it? As I go, we came here to play Lego. We ain't come here to play school. Play math.
I ain't come here to play school. What's your opinion on Black Series, chat? All 7 of you. Do you guys like Black Series?
Anniversary sets from this year were just a box of bricks. I don't know exactly what you're talking about offhand.
Yeah, I didn't know that there were anniversary sets. I know that there was the Technic anniversary.
I know that. I didn't know it was.
Oh, is it the Lego anniversary stuff? Like not Star Wars related? Because I think I'm vaguely familiar with.
I know Lego does have an anniversary this year. I don't know, honestly. I can't speak on that.
Just a box of bricks. That kind of rings a bell. If so, I don't really have an opinion on it. If it ain't Star Wars, I don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah. We came here to play Star Wars. We ain't come here to play Lego. We actually did come to play Lego. I would like to say I do appreciate you guys who've stayed up with us on this stream, kept us company. It's been very enjoyable. I appreciate all of you.
It's definitely nice because I feel like you and I have like talked exhaustively. We've exhausted Star Wars between the two of us, so it's nice to have some other people to just like talk about Star Wars and Lego with. People that know their stuff.
Exactly.
There are people that know their stuff. Know more than us apparently, because I didn't even. Fave Star Wars game?
KOTOR.
Lego Star Wars 2, of course.
Oh yeah.
No, actually, I'd go with Knights of the Old Republic, or the old Battlefront 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's midnight for me.
I'm guessing you're in Eastern time zone. You went to Target today and found an architecture set. Nice.
I didn't know Target had architecture sets.
They do, yeah.
I've seen them at Barnes & Noble, and obviously at the Lego stores, but...
It says beautiful choice, Garrett. Oh, that was fast. For your favorite Lego, for your favorite game.
Of course.
Gotta represent.
Gotta rep Boog Squad.
Travis, we need to go ahead and make like a boogaloo YouTube page. It's time to take this thing worldwide, bro. Worldwide. New fave Lego game. I haven't really played. The most recent Lego game I played was The Force Awakens, and I wasn't in love with that, so hard to say. There's no need to play any new Lego games when you have Lego Star Wars 2.
It's very true. You know, actually, we should get some of the boogaloo moderators on these build streams sometime.
Yeah, we should. Trask, I know Trask is down for a build stream. He's been working on some stuff.
No, I would love to see. You better not give up on the modular.
I know. I'm gonna discipline him if he does. Oh, they should know that filler. I'm been slow.
This is 1 of 36. Oh dang, how I missed this. Well, hopefully you are subscribed. If not, smash that subscribe button.
Guys, I'm
Go ahead and
almost
hit that like
4,000 subscribers. I'm trying to hit 5,000. Can I get 20,000 subscribers, guys? Can I get 20,000? Honestly,
This is a movement.
this is a movement, guys. Can all of you just make like 5 YouTube accounts and unsubscribe to me 5 times so I can hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the night, guys?
Do you think Lego Star Wars completes? Do you think they'll remake? Actually, I don't know, honestly.
Like a 1 through 9. I can see them doing it. I mean,
That would be great if they did, honestly. That'd be awesome. But it might be too much content for one game.
yeah.
Nowadays, you have to get the rest of your content through loot boxes and DLCs.
Right.
They would release it would be 4 through 6, and then they would release a 1 through 3 DLC, and then that's 7 through 9 DLC.
No.
10 billion subs. Can we get 10
Can I
billion
get-
subs?
Can I get 100 billion subs, please? Can I get 100 billion, please?
It's a movement, guys. All right, we got 2 new sections built. Just need they need some salt on them.
Yeah.
There'll be some walker footprints here, so we're keeping it red, so we don't have to deal with that later.
Red Dead Redemption.
Microtransactions, yes. I'm the only one who thinks the official Crait speeder sets are too large to be figure scale. No, you're not the only one, because I know other people have had that complaint, but from what I can tell, they're pretty close to. I think they're basic since minifigures are not to scale with human beings. I would say like they're slightly too big because of that reason, but for the way a minifigure works, I think they are the right size. Plus, Armok is big enough to where these will fit, especially with how big Jalen's walkers are. So.
Another guy wants to know what happens when Lego's licensing for Star Wars expires in 2022. I'm sure it'll get renewed. People were afraid of that when it was going to expire the most recent time, and nothing.
Yeah, it'll get renewed. What's Star Wars going to do? Go to Mega Constructs?
Oh my god!
Please.
Solidberg Studios or Chris Productions? Chris all the way.
I would have to
is
say
the
Chris
homie.
Productions.
He's a great guy. He's really nice.
He's shown love to the channel.
He's shown love to the rich gang community, and he actually, when we were building Scarif, we got a lot of inspiration from his build.
Oh yeah.
So great guy, very nice Canadian. So that's always plus.
Hell yeah.
If you're not familiar with Chris Production, go hit that subscribe button. Go tell him Rich Gang sent you.
Yeah, you can do that. He would appreciate that. Unlike some people.
Unlike Anna Brewster. Okay.
All right, we're gonna set up everything we built so far, guys. So you've stuck with us. You've hung in so far. Now we're gonna have the payoff. Actually, here I want to just leave the camera here for now. We're gonna set everything up. Then I'll give you guys some better views of everything. In the meantime, you can look at that ATM 6. Smash that subscribe button, guys.
Okay. So this. Let's go. No.
This one will go over there as well. Was that Rose?
The film was a random bearded guy.
Oh. After this, we should set them up facing us so we can see all the rocks.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys, check this out. Here, if you move the controller. There we go. That would have been bad. All right, guys, check it out. This is what we've done so far. We got 6 of these square sections. This are all 48 by 48 bit gray base plates, so it's about as wide as 2 tables sitting next to each other. We're gonna basically do this, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 5 times 4, 20, 22 more times. Fortunately, the ones in the middle we won't have to do the rocks for. It'll just be all salt, so it'll be a pretty straightforward build process. And yeah, it's gonna look pretty good. You can get a shot of like the rocks over here. In a second, we're gonna turn all these around so you can see all the rocks. But I'm actually really happy with the way this came out. I think Garrett would agree the same. It really, I think, sets our mock apart from anything else. Just having that nice design on the edges, kind of having a border for everything.
And when we have this on display, it's going to be like viewable from all angles. So a lot of our rock that we've worked very hard on is hidden right now,
Right,
from the way it's actually oriented. But when it's on display, it'll be viewable from all sides. So you'll be able to see like the corners, the full rock all the way around. But kind of, you can, if you want to imagine where this is kind of the layout's going to be, it's like you have troops walking in the middle. There'll be a walker here and a walker on the far side there, and then the rest of the table will be the rest of Crait, and that on the end there will be the base.
I think someone asked if I was going to put the new UCS Falcon on my custom one. I actually did. Here, I'll show you. So there's the cockpit. I put it on there. You can see I got the Porg right in front and center. And yes, it is looking very sexy. So now we're actually going to move the squares one more time so you guys can get a better look at the rocks going all the way around.
It's worth the price of admission.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now.
Got a lot of crap in there. Just move this towards the middle. Wait, this is wrong.
Yeah, that's the side one. So that's the. This is essentially the back border. See some of the things we did today. Footprints and some of the troopers walking. So there'll be more. There'll be kind of a few squads walking in between where the 2 walkers are. Oh yeah, I don't know. Hopefully everyone was able to hear me just then. But this is the back.
Here, come around this side. Yeah, we got the rock. Oops. Got the rock pattern going all the way around. Thanks, Cubulus. Appreciate that, man. Got a pretty amazing build series going on right now, so hopefully you like what we're doing with this. Says, are we going to add any caves like in Battlefront 2? Not really. There will be like some tunnels going from the trench to like the main like cave area where the base is. But other than that, there won't be like random ones throughout the field. Like we're not gonna do it Battlefront themed. It would be too much. Mock looks freaking awesome. Appreciate that. And so we got a lot of dead resistance troops. Those are some of the minifigs we've made.
This is after the TIE fighters annihilated the trenches. This is what it looks like.
That one explosion is still there. Yeah. Oh my god. We have almost enough like built to fill up an entire table so far, and we got 4 tables to cover. So we've gotten a lot done. I'm happy with our progress, but we still have so much more. Yeah. So I want to know, guys, what do you guys think about the like rocks on the side, like the border that we built right there, went across the entire thing? You think it adds to the mock? You think it's just, I don't know, forgettable? What do you guys think?
Oh, you know, we can show this on the stream. I don't think we've shown it recently.
Oh yeah, go ahead and put the prototype for the trench.
And the prototype trench that Jalen whipped up.
The rest, yeah, we actually got the entirety of Boog Squad here. We had them all standing up. They got knocked down when we were moving guys around, but there's the lieutenant.
General.
Is he a general or lieutenant?
General.
All right, there's General Trask. There's Lieutenant Normoil. There's Captain Jan. There's Commander Roni.
Who else I got? This one here, guys. And there's me with my totally accurate hair and beard. That's exactly what I look like.
I'm glad you guys like the like rocks on the side. Glad you like it. He says, "Are we going to do the technique the whole side of the mountain?" Absolutely not. It would not only would it be a pain, but the angles wouldn't work out nearly as well, and also it would not be a good use for those we would need for the mountain. So the mountain will most likely just be like just flat wall, maybe with some like cutouts for scenes we can do in the caves. Yeah, no, there's just no way that could work. But for just the bottom, we'll keep it. I think like around the mountain, like it'll end up being like gray around the edges towards the bottom. But other than that, no, we're gonna keep it simple. Trash says, "Appreciate you guys representing the moderator team and the mock." Heck yeah, no man, it's our pleasure.
Of course.
Great group to be in. The Lego Star Wars 2 Electric Boogaloo Facebook groups, a great place. And we got the entire mod team in the mock.
No, yeah, I'm glad that we were able to put cameos and everyone in there. I like to do one of Chris Productions too.
Oh yeah, we got to put Chris in that.
We can put him in the base building like a massive Citadel tower.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Or we can put him in the base pushing over a giant Citadel tower.
Well, someone's recording it. With like the big joke camera.
I would say we'd have to put like 2 guys in like red t-shirts.
Yeah.
Is this the end? Yeah, this is
stream.
We've done a lot of building today. We've been live streaming. How long has this stream been going on? This is even gonna tell me. I don't know, probably a couple hours for this one. We did 4 hours on the last one. So yeah. We've probably given you guys more than enough content for the day. Gotten a lot done. Honestly, I can't wait until we get more just of the like white end. That's always the most fulfilling part. It looks so finished whenever we can like put the salt finish like an entire block off with that. So I'll be really happy when we can get a little bit more of that in, and this thing's going to be pretty amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited. Obviously, from anyone who's hung around for a couple hours today knows what we did. We're pretty much doing the same thing for a while. A lot of just filler brick because we have to get, most of the battlefield is going to be the same, and then we're going to have the rock going along the side. But hopefully, like I don't know, a month from now, we should benches or something. You know, once we get as many of the just filler kind of chunks done.
Right. Yeah. It looks like so we have what 6 of these done. It's going to be like 9 going across. So I know 3 of them. So basically, on the halfway through the third one is going to be where the outside actually happens. So it's going to be like right outside the mountain, and then yeah, he says this might also be a pain to take apart on the ground house. Not looking forward to that at all. Not looking forward to that at all. Oh my god! You want to help? You want to come over? We'll let you take a bag of tile home. We'll let you take a bag home if you come help us. Nah.
Power of the brick separator.
Yeah. I'm not even thinking about that right now.
I'm just gonna like take it like this and just.
It'd be nice if there was like a Lego oil you could like spray on it and then just hold it upside down and all the pieces just slide off. He says no thanks. All right.
Missing out on some white tile.
Hold on here. I know what you want. I know exactly what you want. He's playing hardball, but we got something for that.
Eat more chicken. You know, I like Chick-fil-A, but Whataburger.
You want to play hardball? We can play hardball. All right. How about, is this the language you speak? Will you come now? Is this the language you speak? Is this what you wanted from us? Is this it?
I'll travel from India to come help.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. Come down.
Come on down, Nate.
I already know what language Lego Hub Productions speaks.
Man, you have so much of that tile.
I know.
Well, I guess that's all for today.
Ryland Skywalker.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. Yeah, I bet. I thought so.
He wants him some gray tile.
He wants some of that gray or some of that blue. A lot of building today. Wow.
Yeah, we actually got a lot more done than I was expecting.
Me too. We would have gotten more done if we didn't run out of salt.
Ran out of salt. Hopefully we'll be able to stream again pretty soon.
Yeah, sometime next week, hopefully. Promote your animation. If you do wrestling animation, sure. I'll give you a shout out. I support Lego wrestling animators on YouTube.
Lego wrestling.
Like, I know, right? Who would have known?
Who would have thought
that would be a thing? I remember my first Lego wrestling animation I saw. I was like, wow, this is what I want to do. So imagine how hard it would be to take apart David's water on his scarab mod. We like, yeah, exactly. I haven't even taken apart the water from mine. It's all sitting in a box somewhere. I don't know. I may leave a lot of it together, honestly, just because, like, if I decide to do something else with water, I'd probably want the same general build. So I wouldn't have to redo it if I don't have to. Go get some salt from the kitchen. If only it were that easy, man. If only it were that easy. I almost wish I had built this without the rock on the front so we could pull it up to the edge of the mock and see how the trench would look.
I know. I can't wait until we see what the trench just looks like with the whole expanse of the white in front of it. You know? So much to look forward to.
I can't wait to see it going across the entire mod and just all the troops in it.
Is this your Poe? Do you have 2 Poes out here? I don't think I brought mine.
Yeah, I probably do. I definitely had one, and then whenever we get the second one, I left my other one out here. It says, "What can I voice on your animation video too?" Yeah, sure. Send me a script, and I'll record something for you. I have no problem with that. I will make a Crait mock with real salt. That'd be great. Do it. make it happen. That's my boy Thom. Those are my helmet boys. That's your girl, and that's yours as well. All right.
That's your David. Oops.
I think that's my guy as well.
That's your guy too. That looks really great with that.
It does.
I need to make some of those guys.
I like the Crait design Lego made. Yeah, it looks really nice. It's really nice. All right, so Garrett's about to head out. We're pretty much going to sign out. For anyone who just got in, I'll give you guys
I'm very tired.
one last shot of what we built today. That's what we did. So yeah. So you guys that are watching also tune in on Sunday. Going to do another update video, so you'll see everything kind of more cleaned up all together. Maybe a few more things that I'll add between now and then. And this series is chugging along pretty well. What if we finish like really early? That'd be kind of funny. Just like, well, should we start tearing things down? No, we're not gonna do that. He says, all right, I'll answer these last few questions and we're gonna head out. I'm gonna use any dark red. We'll probably will somewhere in it. It won't be very predominant. Dark red's kind of an expensive color to get in Lego. And I think red looks better certainly for Crait. Garrett, I guess that was it. Upload part. Okay, I'll check it out.
I'm looking forward to see what it looks like with real salt.
All right, yeah. So guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate you for staying up with us through this build process. We'll be back again at some point next week. I'll try to at least like in the video, like in one of my videos upcoming, like tell you when we're gonna be streaming, so you'll know it won't just kind of pop up on you. But that's gonna finish this one up, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again very soon. That's it.
Yeah, we'll stream again very soon. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for everyone for stopping by, chatting with us.
All right, see you.